Welcome! In this series of videos, we will cover the design and implementation of a project from initial design through coding and development to testing, using both the PowerBasic console and Windows compilers. Today, we will start the cluster processing project. The aim of this project is to create software that will enable processing tasks to be assigned to and completed by a number of network computers. The number of computers in this cluster may vary over time, as we may start with just a couple machines and add more later. Any computer or server can be added to the cluster as long as it is on this same network. As each of the computers in the cluster will be working on what is likely to be large datasets, there will need to be somewhere for those datasets and any results to be stored. All the computers should have full access to this common data store. Now we have got to the point where we need to start naming things. We will have one computer that will monitor the rest of the cluster and assign tasks. We'll call that the task leader. The computers doing the processing we will call the task workers. The task leader needs to be able to monitor which task workers are available to accept tasks, and also which task workers are not. This will cater for the task workers that, while they may have been known to the task leader at some point in the past, they are not now available. And finally, those task workers that have been assigned and accepted tasks to run. As each of the task worker computers will have multiple processor cores, then each of those cores should be able to support a separate task. This will considerably increase the number of tasks that the cluster can process. So the task leader will need to track tasks at the processor core level for each of the task workers. So to summarize, what the requirement, albeit at a high level, that both the task leader and task workers need to do is to monitor the status of each task worker, assign tasks to the selected task worker, monitor the results coming from each of the task workers, activate and deactivate task applications. These are the applications which will actually conduct the processing. The task worker needs to report status back to the task leader. It also needs to accept and run selected tasks. Once each task has been completed, it needs to save the results to a common storage area. So this has been a short summary of the requirement for this cluster processor. What we'll cover in the following videos is the specific code needed to achieve each of these requirements. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching.